welcome back to Heroes Incorporated. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight as we bring you more wonderful superhero shenanigans in the great setting of Freedom City. Um, it occurs to me that last week I forgot to give the players a chance to introduce themselves to all of you guys, so I was going to let them give us a little bit about who they are and what their love of superheroes stems from, and then we'll get to the supervillain butt kicking that's going on later. Rob, if you want to start, since you're sort of our fearless leader.
Sure. I'm Rob Duke. I'm the creative director here at Geek Unleashed. This is our third show. I'm very excited. Love superheroes. I'm more of a DC person, but I do love the MCU. Not much the Marvel Comics, though. Favorite superhero is probably The Flash.
I thought your favorite was Buster Gold.
Oh, well, okay. That's fair. Booster Gold.
Yeah.
I think everybody has like a geek answer to that question and a popular opinion answer to that question.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell people Superman unless I know that they're in the cult, then I tell them the question. What about you, David?
Okay, so I'm David, of course, and I kind of came into the superhero thing on reverse. And I mean, I grew up with Super Friends and all that back in the 70s and 80s, but really wasn't into the superheroes until the Marvel superhero role-playing game from TSR came out, and we started playing that. And then I started collecting Marvel comics. My favorite was and still is Iron Man. But more and more as I've kind of grown a little bit older, I come to appreciate more, the Paragon type heroes like Superman, Captain America, and so that's kind of what I'm basing Guardian after.
Cool. Kevin?
My name is Kevin Hake. I've been a superhero fan as long as I can remember, of course, growing up with the cartoons and things. But again, there's that awful moment as an adult when my sister's kids were getting into superheroes, just as they were releasing all the old Super Friends stuff on DVD. I'm like, oh, this is great. We can watch these together. And the horror dawning at just how awful it was, viewing it 30 years later. I got into serious comic collecting with a death in the family when Jason Todd was, clobbered by the Joker. And so, I started out with just your grim and gritty late 80s, early 90s stuff. There was a crossover with Superman called Dark Knight over Metropolis, and sort of led me over to the Super Camp, where I've been, kind of ever since as my favorite hero. I think as we talked about, off camera, like that staying a Paragon in the 90s when it was popular to be, super violent and all that. And so that kind of impressed me in terms of, character. So I stick with Supes as my favorite. Love gaming. It took a while to find the superhero game that fit. Mutants Masterminds is definitely it. So glad to be here.
Steve?
Hi, my name is Steve. I am playing Mortis, our living ghost. I'm a big comic book geek. My favorite character is a lesser-known Arsenal, but commonly loved by Speedy on a couple seasons of Arrow. Other than that, it's been playing superheroes since I broke my teeth on Champions long ago.
And Lily?
I have been into superhero stuff for a long time. I grew up on the old X-Men cartoon, and I really liked Catwoman when Batman Returned. I thought she was sexy. And my favorite superheroes are all real strange and out there. Like, I really like Catwoman. I like Molly Hayes from The Runaways because I think she's cute and funny. I'm a big fan of The Runaways. And a lot of my comics aren't really traditional. I don't know. Like I like Courtney Crewman. Okay, I'm done.
And Jupe, we were just introducing ourselves and talking about our favorite superheroes and what got us into this genre.
Oh, are we live?
We are
Yes.
live.
We are.
Oh, hello.
Welcome,
My
welcome.
favorite hero is Spider-Gwen. She is just simply awesome in all ways. And honestly, I didn't have a lot of exposure to superheroes when I was growing up because I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't have a local comic store anywhere close to me. So it wasn't until recent years that I really started getting into superheroes. But I've always liked comics. I've always liked the Sunday Funnies, Calvin and Hobbes, Archie comics, all those little things. So I've always liked the genre.
Awesome. So that's all of us. I hope that gives you a little bit of information about the faces behind the superheroes I'll be beating up later. To that spirit, who would like to recap what happened last week for an extra hero point? Everybody talk at once.
I would if I had my stuff going. Let me get all my stuff going
There's-
first.
Okay, I can do it. Forgot to practice my Ted Knight voice for this. Last time on Heroes Incorporated. The established hero Colosso, PR marketer supreme, decided on creating a new team for Freedom City. After going through many applicants, he finally decided on the grouping of Chance, Vixen, Mortis, Overdrive, and Guardian to join him in his quest to keep Freedom City safe. The first case that the team had was answering an alarm call at a waste disposal facility, which was actually a front for a secret rejuvenation/longevity experiment. Following a few other clues, we came to learn that an older villainess by the name of Madame Zero, I believe, was recently either released or broke out of prison and is behind the theft of the rejuvenation technology that was being experimented on. So we are now tracking her down.
Awesome. Take your extra hero point. And just to that endeavor, I think you'll notice, viewers, that we have added a table for hero points and rerolls. Just so the players have, little tokens that they can keep track of, and you guys know how many hero points they have at their disposal at any given time. To that end, we join our heroes on their valiant way to meet up with the Partridge family.
Come on, get happy, people.
And now it's in my head. Thank you.
You're welcome. My job is done.
It's one of those deep cut references that only some audience members will get. The Partridges, they live in Lantern Hill in a very nice house, according to Honey's research. As you guys are making your way up to that side of town together, you guys all sort of met back up after your investigations, after you split up in your partnerships.
Right.
The Partridge house is at the end of a winding lane near the bottom of Lantern Hill. And it's a beautiful sort of, early colonial Boston house. There is a young boy playing in the front yard. He's running around. He has a towel tied to his neck like a cape.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
So Dr. Partridge has a wife and how many children?
One son.
One son. Okay. Looking over at Colosso, what do you say we do, boss?
Colossus already en route to the child. Hey there, little fella. Would you like an autograph?
Thank you, Green Lantern.
An autograph from who?
Dare I do it? I enlarged to 24 feet. And kneel down. It's Colosso.
Are you new?
You haven't seen me around town on billboards and television?
Just like that, Mortis was the third scariest hero in Heroes Incorporated.
No, I don't really look at that kind of stuff. Do you have an action figure at Champions, kind of like the Freedom League has? Like, are you a?
Oh, shots fired.
I slowly restored my normal size.
And the sound of deflating
Deflated.
fills the air.
What do you want?
His deflating ego.
Yes. Oh.
I'll let someone else step in.
All right, Jess walks
Okay.
up and pats Colosso on the shoulder and looks to the little kid. Hey, buddy, where's your dad?
He's at work. He's supposed to be home soon, though.
Where's your mom?
His dad's been kidnapped.
Yes.
We know that.
She's inside.
Stage
Middle
was
of
present.
weekend. Where's your mom?
Inside making dinner.
Okay, can we go see her?
I'm not really authorized to make those kind of decisions.
Well, maybe we can ring the doorbell together.
I'll go inside and see if she's willing to come out here for this. And he kind of looks at you sort of skeptically.
And all I do is smile at him.
And he carpers off. He comes back in a few minutes with his mom, who is she's wearing a long black skirt and a white button-up shirt with a tie. She's got a some kind of like communication device in her hand. It's not quite a cell phone. It's like a an audio recorder. And she comes up to you guys. She says, "Can I help you with something? My son says that you're looking for me."
Yes, I'm sorry. Can we talk to you privately, maybe? Just over here, just like by the bushes. It's fine.
No, I think we can talk right here. I'm not going to go over by the bushes with all the crazy people in the costumes.
Okay. Have you heard from your husband lately? We have reason to believe that he is in trouble and that you may be in trouble too. So we wanted to get you someplace that was safe.
I haven't heard from Alan all day.
Is
there
that
a
unusual?
call?
That is unusual. Usually he calls on his way home.
Is there a car nearby with the little family decals on the back window? Little family member decals?
There can be for a hero point.
Well, sure. So I'll zip over. Ma'am, this is what has happened. And I'll sort of peel the daddy figure off the family, pull it off real quick. What we don't want to happen is this. And I'll scratch off the mother figure on the little family. Because then these children are all alone. We need your help to solve this problem.
I think I was doing fine without you.
Yeah.
But
You sure?
thanks.
I felt like we needed a visual there. I feel like that really helped her understand where we're coming from.
Hey, Overdrive. Hey, I think we all kind of need like a little break, and you're the fastest one here. You think you guys can just like go grab us all like some coffee?
That sounds like a deception check.
I'm not even gonna roll because I'm not even trying to be subtle about it.
He says, "Thank you for scratching my back windshield."
I can autograph that for if you like.
Do you think Alan's in trouble?
Yes, I'm sorry, ma'am. I know that it's not happy news, and I don't like sharing. I have to be the one to share it with you, but your husband has been abducted, and we believe that his research was sensitive, and that there are people who may want to hurt you because, yeah.
All right. I thought this might happen.
Do you have someplace safe to go, or can we help you find someplace safe? We wouldn't want anything to happen to you or your children.
We can go see my sister uptown.
Okay.
When you find Alan, tell him I told you so.
Okay. I'll remember that.
Do you guys have any more questions for her, or is she good to just...
Yeah, I think she's good. Oh, do you have a way of getting contact with Alan right now? Like phone number?
No, we communicate mostly by smoke signal. She'll give you his phone number.
Thank you. Okay. So I'll send Honey the phone number, see if she can track it through cell tower movements, etc.
Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
I'm actually on the phone with her. I'm giving her the address of this child to send the first wave of action figures to this little kid once they produce.
Well, hey, boss, can we throw in a new window decal with that? Just, I feel like we should, make go on that.
Are these going to be like the official action figures, or the Chinese knockoffs with extra melamine in the plastic?
Official.
Okay, good.
The decals are going to have little colossal horn antlers on the mom and dad. Colossal, go ahead and take a hero point for your nonsense.
For your nonsense.
So Miss Honey says, "I'll get right on that, boss." Meanwhile, that phone number you sent me, there's no signal associated with it. It's off.
Oh, worth a shot.
Somebody took out the, looked like somebody took out the SD card, or the SIM card. No verdict on the SD card. They might have their pictures.
Where was the last reported location?
Looks like it was at the Majestic Industries waste facility this morning.
Okay.
Was there any result from the cameras, the traffic cameras?
Miss Honey says, yes, I did. I was able to track that Humvee. It rode into the middle of town almost, over by the boardwalk, and then a woman in a white suit zipped down and flew off with it on a flue of ice.
We should check the site out. Maybe the ice is still there.
That's where Overdrive and Mortis were investigating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's long gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've had a really long weekend.
Yeah, that's where we got the report from the kid that watched her take it away.
Ah, yes.
So you have corroborated the little kid story.
Yep.
At least.
Wasn't someone checking to see if we can get an ID on female supervillains with blue skin that do ice powers?
We got a name already, I thought.
Yeah, Madam Zero.
Madam Zero.
Yeah.
Recently out of prison.
Yep.
That's right.
She says that was a very specific search parameter too, so that's all I've got back. Had a couple of ice chicks without blue skin. A couple of blue skins without ice, but that was it. Well, I've got nothing, boss. If you've got any bright ideas.
Team, what do you guys think?
Knowing who she is, or at least having a prime suspect, do we have any info on like former lairs, any areas she was known to frequent, anything like that? We could maybe pick up the trail.
We should call what was his name? The activist guy, and see where he was supposed to meet her next.
Carter?
Carter. Started with a C, yes.
I thought you said that she was supposed to contact him.
Maybe she has by now.
But we told him to contact us if she contacted him.
Well, still, it's good to follow up.
Okay.
Maybe he's a bad listener.
Good
Could
point.
be, or he can just be scared and doesn't want to call.
So Chance, you want to call Carter?
Yeah, let's give Carter a call.
His phone goes straight to voicemail.
Okay. Carter, it's Chance. I was just calling to see if there's any news that you could give to us. So she leaves her phone number, and give us a call when you can. Thanks. Bye.
I think he's dead.
And just like that, Mortis was the 5th scariest member.
I'm supposed to be the creepy one, guys.
Our goal by the end of episode 2 is you're the least creepy member of the team. That's what we're going for.
More so far is the most child-friendly. He's the one that the children are not afraid of.
What can I say? All the kids have Xanax these days. So to somebody make an investigation check for me.
I can do that.
Not me.
Whoever's feeling gone.
Yeah, I just gotta call my... I thought I had it ready. Go. Investigation check. Investigation.
Can I assist?
Angeleska tipped $10.
You may.
Hey, thanks, Eblesker, for the $10 tip.
Yeah, thanks.
Who's supposed to give a reroll to?
I did not assist. Who would have guessed?
Did that go through? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Yes, it did. And thank you, Epileptor. That's awesome. So Jupe, you got a big old 35 on your investigation check. So
Yes.
you do know that you have 3 locations that she has been spotted in. So you think you might be able to do some triangulation if somebody was of that mindset.
All right.
That could give you some idea of the window she's operating within and maybe a location inside that she's coming from.
Okay. So Chance takes out her phone and calls up a map of the area. Let's take a look at this guy, see if we can maybe figure out where she's coming from. So she draws a couple lines on the phone and figures out the general area of where the center is.
So that area is an area between Green Bank, Parkside, and Southside.
Okay.
Somewhere in the Fens, probably. If you
Yep.
had to guess.
I can quite possibly tell her exactly what's around in that area, since that's my neck of the woods.
And what time of day is it?
It's late afternoon at this point. Guardian, go ahead and make a Freedom City Underworld check for me.
Whee! Alright, let me do this.
Alright, the party has a reroll. Whoever would like it can claim it. Thank you again, Eblesker.
Oh, he's so generous, giving it to the whole party, not just his favorite character.
Well, whoever needs it.
You know, Guardian, with that roll, something maybe a little too on the nose comes to mind.
Okay.
There is an abandoned dairy goddess ice cream factory in that part of town.
Yeah, yeah,
Of course there is.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I informed the team, and
Frozen lady wants to live in a
nobody's been there for
freezer.
years. But supposedly nobody's been there for years.
yeah, of course not. So,
What you got, Guardian?
well, there's in that part of town, there's an abandoned dairy goddess ice cream factory. So, you know, not exactly the smartest guy, but you know, I can put two and two together. You know, ice villainous and ice cream factory kind of go together. You know.
Sure.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
If that's okay with boss.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, so the Intrepid Heroes Incorporated make their way into the fens. It's getting dark around this time now. The sun hasn't quite gone all the way down, but it's definitely getting to the time of day when this neighborhood's probably not the safest neighborhood to walk in.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys weren't a team of high-powered superheroes.
It's probably still not the safest place for us to walk.
Good thing running's an option.
Who walks?
Some guy might try to pick up Vixen for a date.
You could try.
And someone else can pick him up off the floor.
Yep. All right.
So the Dairy Goddess Ice Cream Factory is in very poor repair. It's got a lot of shattered windows and a lot of just debris strewn about the parking lot. The logo for Dairy Goddess is actually it's a cartoon cow standing inside a clam, like the Aphrodite.
Oh.
And it appears to be abandoned.
Is there any way to get up to any of the windows to look in?
Yeah, for sure.
Get up where?
Um,
I didn't catch that.
Look at the windows to peek in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See if there's any activity inside.
yeah.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
can.
Also, I'll fly up and check out the roof and take a look for like skylights, things like that.
I can always fly in too.
Well, guys, if you'll look over on the Roll20 screen,
Mhm.
I have a map.
Map.
Just got to translate your guys' tokens over.
Just seeing a black square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably fog order.
Yeah,
That sounds ominous.
Colosso holds back, and he's on his cell again, honey, and then he kind of calls the team. If you guys see anything, let me know.
Excuse me.
Guardian, I'm going to make you an H token.
Sounds good.
I was worried about that. let that go.
I'm slowly revealing the building.
No worries.
I
So
don't know.
as
Keep going.
he's pulling the map up, you said someone's going to go to the roof, right? And that was going to be you, Guardian?
Yeah.
Well, while Guardian is the roof, I can go around the back of the building and phase in, or ghost in. Did anyone else want to get on the roof or go around back?
I can do a quick loop around for a sneak peek.
And Overdrive should probably go and do a recon just to see if there's any kind of traps or sensors or any kind of outlooks, scouts or lookouts.
I can do that.
All right, so just looking around, there are some windows that look into the building, and there is the roof is flat like a manufacturing building typically is. Who's looking where?
I'll be around the windows listening, but flat
how,
against the building.
how tall is the building? How many stories?
It's a 2-story building.
Okay.
So Chance, go ahead and give me a perception check. Unless Overdrive, are you just running and looking at everything?
Well, that was a suggestion, although that may not be subtle. We want our stealthier characters to take a look first.
Well, I was mainly thinking around the neighborhood, around the.
Oh, right. Not going into the building, but sort of casing the area.
Yeah, in case they have lookouts,
Keeping it-
spies.
Yeah, keeping it under the speed of sound. Sort of check out a couple block perimeter just to see if there's anything lurking about.
Yep.
Cool. Overdrive, go ahead and give me a perception check then.
$19.
As you're looking around, you don't think that you see anybody lurking about or any outlooks or any alarms or anything like that.
Okay, I'll call over the comms, let them know the area looks clear around our suspicious location.
Yep.
Chance, are you sneaking up to one of the windows?
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. Perception?
Yes, please.
Now, these are the windows on the ground floor or only on the second floor?
Yay! We're back.
All right. Awesome.
Do I need to roll that again, or did you see the roll?
I did not get a chance to see
It's
the roll.
27.
Should still be in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. 27. Awesome.
Woo!
Are we live again? Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry about that, everyone. Weird technical glitch. We're fine. We're fine. How are you?
Stop running Windows XP.
Okay,
The new-
so
The new
Chance,
villain Link dead.
when you peek in the window,
I thought he was running Windows 3 server.
this window over here, you can see into this area. It looks like there's a it looks like this is the main manufacturing area of the ice cream factory. There's a few large cylindrical vats and conveyor belts, and there's a staircase that goes up to the second floor where the catwalks are. Buzzing around this area, there are a couple of really strange robots. They look like they've been jury-rigged from some of the blenders and stuff that used to mix the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Does from our knowledge, does the Madam Zero, is that her name? Does she have any technical know-how?
Roll an investigation check.
Brex0N tip
is
$10.
the
Hashtag Mortis.
Windows on the first floor or primarily on the second floor?
They're sort of very large 2-story windows that run all the way around the building.
Hey, thanks, Brexton. Mortis gets a reroll. Thank you for the
Yay.
tip.
17.
Yeah, you know that Madame Zero is the one who created her suit that keeps her alive, so she has some technical know-how to your knowledge.
Okay.
And the robots are, they're just sort of beating almost like a patrol around the building. That's a premium asset, I can't use that. There we go.
Do they seem to be going in a certain pattern, or are they random?
So the two that you can see, I'm adding them to the map now. They seem to be cycling around. There's a room in the middle of the assembly area where you can't see. Sort of this area right here. They seem to be keeping an eye on that area.
Did you want up their chance on the catwalk?
Yeah.
I could do that.
All right. Let's see if it works.
So I'm actually going to go over and use my ghostly abilities and levitate Chance up into the window near the top, so she can climb in and get on the catwalk area.
Awesome.
Okay.
So go ahead and move Chance to wherever part of the catwalk you would like to be on. The catwalk is the yellow area here. In here.
So is there anywhere on the map that I can see from skylight above?
Yes, the skylight is almost entirely the same area where Chance and Mortis are in right now. This main factory area.
Yeah.
I have a stupid Roll20 question if anybody can answer it for me real quick. Is there a way to make your guys' wonderful faces go away?
Yes. Go to the gear. Okay. And then scroll down where it says chat avatars. Just do names only, and that minimizes them.
Oh, nice.
Can Vixen kind of circle the building and see if the power's running and stuff like that? Because it was abandoned. Well, it's clearly not abandoned, but if she jury-rigs some power or something, it seems like this machinery probably needs something to run on.
Well, crap.
The conveyor belts and everything are not currently running. The robots themselves seem to be fairly autonomous.
Yeah, well, I was just like power to the building, just outside, around the outside of the building.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, big guy's mine.
Yeah, and these robots are all entirely made of like scrap ice cream factory material. Some of them have like blenders. Some of them are just like a soft serve machine that's been given legs and arms. The big one looks like he may have once been the blender that was in charge of mixing the main vat.
Okay.
And Vixen, you do find that there is some kind of power station over here on this side of the building.
Okay.
It looks a
Sorry,
little
wait.
more new age than what you were expecting it to look like.
Is there any way for me to cut the power?
Give me a technology check.
No.
Oh,
It appears to run on some form of electricity.
I got that reference.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, shall we just go with plan A and I smack into the big robot and draw attention while everyone else gets in position?
Sounds good to me. I can head over towards the cluster over on the backside where there's like 4 of them. Over to the left side of the map.
Right, the cluster that's 2 are on the left side of the catwalk, then the other 2 are
Yep.
above and below the black center.
Yeah.
So the center we can't see into.
You do see there is a door there, and that's like it's like a freestanding room, like sort of what a like a manager's office would be in the middle of the building.
Okay. Well, let me know when you want me to make my entrance.
Show me where you're gonna enter.
I am going to enter probably move through the skylight since that's the most
you can
breakable.
left click on the map and hold it down, and it'll show a blip.
Left click on the map, hold it down. Okay. Yeah. So just me kind of going right there to start punching the big
Big
robot.
guy, eh? Okay.
I think you can control your token, Guardian. I think you could.
Yes. Yeah, I can. So
I'm planning to go over there or
Yeah.
over this area because I can take out several of the small ones.
yeah.
At least that's the theory.
Okay, I'm gonna head along the catwalk and wait for the attack to begin and drop down.
Okay.
I have no idea where my stuff is.
I
Pardon?
tell
Laying on my laptop.
Honey that it's time, and I hang up and I join the team.
I think I'm just gonna hop through. Is this the window? Is this the window right here?
That is the window. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna hop through the window.
Overdrive. You can move really fast, so you can be wherever you want to be.
I want to. After the action starts, I want to hit this one right here. Actually, with him in the center of a burst attack that is selective, so my teammates will not get blasted.
You can just let them know. Awesome. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I have a question while we're doing this.
I have.
How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling goes up about 20 feet.
Okay.
That is an important question for Colosso.
Yes. Colosso, raise the roof.
Initiative.
Hey, not bad.
Overdrive, you have a really low initiative modifier for a speedster.
It's a plus 16.
Oh, what did I go to the GM for?
Why did that go to the GM? That's odd.
Yeah, mine did too.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
What went to the GM?
All of our initiative.
According to,
All the rolls.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see them.
but it didn't show up in the general chat.
Oh,
So people can cry that I got the. Oh, wait. Colosso did worse than I did. Yay!
Where do we see the initiative
Why am I
order
not
at?
seeing these?
It should be over in your the dude roll 20 on the chat on the roll 20.
Yeah, I see mine. I don't see anyone else's.
I see
I only
here.
see Colossus because we.
Same.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
on the
okay.
screen.
because he's broadcasting.
I'll make a note
Okay.
to make that viewable for everybody.
Sure.
I can see everybody's. So
Please tell me I'm not last.
you are not last.
Second
I
to
don't
last?
think
You're still
Is
first.
it possible for you to be last?
Unless you guys are holding for a Guardians round.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did kind of say I would wait for him to hit the big one and then roll in, so.
All right. So move and punch something.
Cool. And you guys do have jump on these robots, so you will get a surprise round on them.
Yay.
Supplies.
And there is one
So
party
fly.
reroll available as well. Just a
Great.
reminder.
Yes, there is one reroll available. So Guardian, because Overdrive is waiting, you will be first in the initiative order.
All right. I punch.
Give me a punch.
Ooh. Not good.
Even with the robot being vulnerable, that is not quite enough to hit it. So Guardian, you swoop down through the skylight, breaking glass and roof
Do I
everywhere.
have a reroll or?
You can re-roll it.
Oh wait a minute. No, I'll just use my hero point.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, so that's just a full reroll, right?
That is just a full reroll. Yep.
Okay. There we go.
That's better.
Much better.
Awesome. So you hit the big robot.
Yes. With a
What is the
strength-
DC of your
12 is my strength, so that's 12 plus 10 or 12 plus 15, right?
plus 15? Yep.
So 27.
27. Ow. The big robot takes a bruise.
Clang.
So yeah, go ahead and describe your attack for me, please.
Okay. As I break through the skylight at the top, I fly down, and then I still haven't developed my pantry yet, so I just punch it right in the midsection with a loud clang.
Awesome. Overdrive, that brings us to you.
Okay, so I'm going to do, it's an area attack. It's not real powerful, but it's what I think of as the minion sweeper. 30-foot radius, and it's selective, so I'm not punching my friends in the face as I whip around this part of the room, striking this with this one here as ground zero. Is that showing up? No.
Yeah, this one right here.
The one right beside me, so that I should be able to also hit this one,
Yeah, you should be
This
able to do all
one?
three.
and maybe even it probably won't be effective, but I'll throw some punches at the big guy just in case.
Yo, what is the DC?
So, it's an- Well, it's an area effect, so their dodge DC is only a 14 for half.
The little guys make that. The big guy.
Okay.
The big guy does not make that.
Okay, so the big guy needs a toughness 21. The little guys need a toughness 17.
So,
18. 18, sorry.
18, you said.
Yes, for the ones that made it, 18. For the one that didn't make it, 21.
Awesome. Well, the big guy made it. The little guys are taken out.
Sweet.
Dun, 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 dun.
What does it look like, Overdrive?
A sudden blur of orange whipping around the room. There's a high-speed sound of metal being struck. Rivets are flying, and those three little ones just sort of collapse into scrap heaps. And then I stop and... Yeah.
And you actually have a coffee in your hand that you went to get for yourself. We didn't get us anything because you don't like being told what to do.
Man, it's cold in here, and I don't think it's the ice cream.
All right, Vixen, you're up.
Okay. I guess how far can I move?
You can make it to the big guy this turn if you want to.
Okay, I'll make him the big guy, and I'll try to hit him.
Give us a mighty swing.
Okay, let me get to mine. I'm going to do Denmark.
That will hit. What is the DC of your dim mock?
I think it's 17 years.
17 fortitude.
Yes.
Okay, so you go in and you start working on the machine's pressure points, but it doesn't seem to be phased by what you're doing.
Okay.
Mortis.
With that, Mortis flies down and unleashes his ghostly outburst, which is an area effect force blast.
Ooh.
So from around me, basically all the dirt and debris and everything swirls around me, and then a telekinetic blast goes outward, striking these three.
Nice. What's the DC?
And there's a DC to resist it is 21.
And so for half, that would be DC 18.
Yes.
Oh. You take those guys out.
Ooh.
It looked like they were able to sort of, predict where the blast was going to go, but it still shredded their armor. They weren't ready for the force that you put behind it. Chance.
All right. I'm gonna drop down and attack these guys, starting with this guy.
Cool. Give me a staff check. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Do I
What's
have
the DC?
any other action? Like, can I go for the next guy too?
What's the DC on your staff?
Well, which one is that? Sorry.
There should be a little dice check number.
Oh yeah,
beside-
that's right.
I was wondering what the damage was.
Oh, the damage. Sorry.
That's okay.
So just give me a hand with that too. Sorry.
Yep, I'm taking a look to see if it's listed on here. Powers. Staff life.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. All right. Sorry.
What's the DC?
I guess I didn't do that right. It says, I don't know, it says 4-1. That points the ranks. I don't know.
Okay, so your strength is 3. I think it's a DC 21.
Okay.
Because I think it's a strength. I think it's damage 3 and strength-based damage 3, if my memory is serving correctly.
Sounds right.
21.
Sure, let's go with that.
Sounds good to me.
So Chance, you zip down here and you take this guy out.
Okay.
And since you have takedown, you can jump on this guy because you have a little bit of movement left.
Okay.
So
So,
give me a staff attack.
sorry, which attack?
Staff attack.
Staff attack. Oh.
That's not quite enough to hit him. So it looks like the robot sort of panics when you come that direction and freaks out.
Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Colosso
Okay.
in the surprise
So,
round.
I have a question, GM. If it takes a standard action for me to grow, what does that limit me to the rest of my turn?
That means you can take a movement action after you grow.
Okay. So I'm going to actually move first. Can I get to the robot?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And I have growth momentum if I hit him, or is that another standard action to attack?
It's a standard action to attack.
Okay. Then I will grow 12 feet then.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're biggin'.
That actually makes you about the same size as the big robot.
Okay.
So that takes us to the first round of regular initiative. Guardian.
Okay. All right. Time to put you in the cooler. Punch. Look, I'm still working on my banter, okay? Can't expect much from a average intelligence guy here.
The robot's wishing it had hands that it could facepalm with.
Colosso needs to hire a banter coach.
Brawling. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my other hero point to re-roll that.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Might actually pay off.
Here we are on the Ocho.
Yep. So that does get to add 10 because it's a reroll with your hero point. So that's actually a 26. So that will.
Oh, good.
DC's a 27. He's got one bruise. Let's see what happens. He gets another bruise. You're taking more pieces out of his armor. What's it look like?
Okay, smash into the chest again, and another like mixer piece goes flying off, like huge bit of welded vat material.
Oof, it's rough. All right, overdrive.
All right, the joys of lots of movement means I can take the scenic route. So going up around this machine. I take it back, dude. You're totally the scariest guy on this team. I'll be back to deal with you later. Party at the big robot! And then I will use my single attack, which is a multi-attack, so hopefully I hit by a lot. And no, I do not.
You missed.
Curse you, Percy the Platypus! Alright, man, I feel like I should... Did anyone use that team reroll yet?
Nope.
Nope.
I need to punch this thing.
Up to the team.
Sure.
Team, yes, no?
Yes, go
Sure.
ahead.
I have to make my punch count.
That didn't come through. There we go.
There you
Much
are.
better. That is enough to give you a +2 DC since you have multi-attack.
Okay, so that means he needs to make a DC 25 toughness check.
Ooh, so your little speedster fists are just railing all over the back. Just
Yes.
making a really high-pitched noise, but it's not really accomplishing much.
Okay. Curses.
Vixen.
Can I like move around him and see if there's like a panel or anything that looks like it may be popped off?
Yeah. Are you trying to do more damage, or what are you trying to accomplish with your...
I'm trying to see if it has a panel that like, can easily be ripped off, so I can start ripping stuff out of it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a technology check.
That didn't go so well last time.
Yeah, you see a lot of panels, but you're not really sure which of those panels will be the one you want to rip off and start pulling stuff out of. You can still attack this round.
Okay, can I just rip one of the panels off?
Yeah. High or low?
Never good.
Hi, I don't know.
Okay, you pull off one of the panels, and it does look like there are a lot of blinking lights inside this one.
I'm just gonna start tearing at it, tearing stuff out.
Cool.
I don't know what to roll for that.
You don't have to roll anything for it. I'll make a note over here. The GM will make a note. That's never good news. All right, the robots finally recover from their shell shock. The one that's over there fighting Chance is going to fight Chance.
Okay.
He gets a 24 to hit your parry,
Ooh.
which I think hits. I'd be very surprised if it did. Let me look. Yes, so that just hits. Give me a toughness check. All right, Chance, you take a bruise and a daze.
Ouch.
Which means this round you'll be able to take one standard or one move action, and you get a -1 to toughness checks for the rest of the fight.
Okay.
So the robot it's clocking your movements, and you see it's got like this old you're not sure if it's like a barcode scanner, but it zaps you with that in your eyes, and it comes up and it gets you in the side of your head with one of those blenders, and it's just beating your head.
All right. Can I blindly attack it with my staff to see if I can get it to stop?
You can on your turn.
Okay, good.
And this one's going to come over and try to attack Mortis. Are you incorporeal, Mortis?
I am not.
Okay. He's going to try and beat you.
I can only do one of those at a time. I can't be incorporeal and attack.
He gets a 9 to hit your parry. Which I reckon is not enough to hit your parry.
That is not.
All right, Mortis, your turn.
Is the
Whose
big
turn?
robot not going to attack?
Mortis' turn.
Well, I did not like that, Sam. I am. So I'm going to blast him. Let's see if this works. Use that point blank, so I don't have to worry about range. Oh. That did not work. Why did it not work?
I don't exactly know the button to make the power attack.
Fine.
You may have to load down your range attack on your skills.
Yeah.
Ghostly Arsenal check. That will hit. What's the DC? 25. Ouch.
Yep. And as a bolt of ghostly bluish white energy pours out and blasts that sucker.
And he disintegrates before your mighty ghostly might.
Mighty ghostly might.
That's the scientific term. Chance, your turn.
All right. I will try to hit it with my staff to do something to it so it stops attacking me.
Whack it with your
Mortis, you can
stick.
move too if you want. Mortis, you can move if you want. Sorry.
Oh. And I'm going to move right up here.
And Chance, go ahead and you can make a staff attack to get it to stop doing that. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, you completely just wiped that thing out.
Do I have anything else left?
You have movement, so if you want to get closer to the big robot, you can, but you can't get quite all the way there. You can get to about that spot. And there is a door there. That door does appear to be not standard for the rest of the building. It looks like it's sort of a more high-tech door.
And obviously it's closed.
It is closed, yes.
Are there any panels around the area?
There is a panel.
Okay. But I guess I have to wait?
Yep.
Okay.
So the big robot. The big robot slams its 2 beaters into the ground, and its back opens up, and it fires out a bunch of, looks like sharpened ice cream cones. Explode all over the area. Everybody who
That's
is
not
around
right.
the robot, give me a dodge check. So everybody but Chance.
Oh man.
Me too? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, not bad.
Oh. Oh.
You said dodge, right?
Yes. Colosso, you are graceful as ever.
Well, there's more of him to hit.
Right?
So everybody who got above 23, give me a toughness check.
Oh, so close. Okay, so question. I have ultimate so- ultimate effort toughness check. So how does that work? Do I have to spend a hero point for that?
Yeah, if you spend a hero point, you get a 20 on a toughness check.
Okay, well I'm already out of them. So here we go. Hey,
She said anyone who got under a 23.
Anyone who got
Oh,
over
sure.
23, sorry, anybody who got over 23, give me your toughness check first. So I think that was
Over or
just
under?
Overdrive and Vixen. And you guys did a great job on your dodge checks, but you kind of fluffed the toughness check.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Call us
looking
Team
for a
Wet
19.
Paper Bag.
So Overdrive and Vixen, you guys both get a bruise, and Vixen, you get a daze on top of that.
Ouch!
Everybody who got under
Yeah.
23, now give me a toughness check.
Okay, so I have a 20 on my toughness check.
Oh,
There's the flip
Okay,
side
so
of that.
Guardian and Mortis, you guys both get a bruise, and Colosso just tanks it to the face. He's fine.
Wow.
So
Vanilla.
My hero.
is there a way I can mark a bruise on the sheet and roll 20?
I don't know.
I don't know if there is. I've been marking it. I just mark it on my paper.
Yep, I'll just mark it in Hero Lab. Okay, bruises, 1 bruise.
Oh, there's
And
a
as
box that
those,
says notes and conditions.
Yeah, and as those cones explode, they do unleash this like corona of icy chill that just soaks into your guys' bodies as the shrapnel and the cold digs in.
Corona.
Corona beer. Hey, Corona beer ice cream. That sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
Colosso, it's your turn.
I will. Let's see. I'll just punch him. Let's see. Where's my sheet?
That will hit.
All right.
What's the DC for your punch?
Doesn't even list on here.
Do you have a physical sheet or are you looking at Hero Lab?
I'm looking at I should bring up Hero Lab.
Oh, you're looking at the roll 20 sheet.
Yeah. Hold please.
Understand how this ice cream company went out of business when their ice cream was so killer.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
where did you note the bruise, by the way, in Hero Lab?
Okay, so
The
in
DC
Hero
is
Lab,
21.
if you go to the tab that says In Play in Hero Lab,
Ah, okay.
then damage can reach, and then just click on the up arrow or the right arrow.
So Colosso, you give it a bruise and a daze. What's your attack look like?
I kind of lift up, grab his arm, and just kind of take the right arm and swing up to its face.
And then, after Colosso, gives it a good what for, the door behind Mortis opens, and this wave of frozen air just blasts all of you.
Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good.
Except me?
Yes.
Okay.
And this lady shows up.
Dun, dun, dun.
She's surrounded by words. This is dangerous.
She's very dangerous, surrounded by words.
It's like designating an elite boss in a game. I think we hit the raid boss.
And you can sort of see into this room behind where Mortis is now.
I was totally gonna ghost in there next round, but oh well.
Is that another big robot?
No, there's some more of the smaller robots.
No, I'm talking about the thing that's like right below the vat oval
Right here?
on the other side.
You don't see
This.
that.
I don't want to see that.
So she kind of comes out beside Mortis,
Nice.
one of her robot allies.
I really want to be in substantial right now.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, trust me.
She says, you guys have meddled for the last time in my plans. I don't know who you are or why the Freedom League sent you, but...
Hold up.
Colosso, you gonna take that?
The Freedom
You
League
can take
did
that?
not send us.
And this is the first time we're meddling in your
I believe
plan.
that was an aggravated PR attack, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel as though we have to
Mortis-
medal at least 3 times before.
Mortis does a 24 hit your dodge, and Colosso does a 16 hit your dodge.
16 hits it right on.
Okay.
I'm almost positive it does. Let me, pretend it doesn't and look. No, it totally hits me.
Okay, both of you guys go ahead and give me toughness checks.
We'll see if this works.
She
Sweet.
bruised
I
my
also
ego.
figured out how to do the -1 for your failed saves, by the way.
Oh, cool.
How do you do a -1 toughness check? Excuse me.
I'll shoot it over in chat.
Okay.
Colosso, do you have any hero points?
Yes,
I would recommend using one.
I will use it.
Okay, awesome. So Mortis and Colosso, you guys both get a bruise and a daze. As she raises her hands, and these spears of ice just shoot out and hit both of you guys.
But I did really well on my roll.
You did. You did a great job. Colosso would have been knocked out in one hit.
Oh, that'd have been tough to live down.
That would have been real bad for PR. All right.
So it counts as a stealth mission if nobody here survives. Tell the tale.
That brings us back to the top of the round with Guardian.
Okay. All right. Well, time to get serious. So I'm going to do a power attack. Okay. +3. So, oh, there we go. So +3 to effect. Okay. And punch. Oh!
Good punch.
Great punch. So that's
You're
going to
aiming
be
at the robot?
yeah, giant robot. +3 to, so that's going to make it a 30.
Ouch. Why you gonna hit me so hard?
Why
Guardian, how
not?
do you want to take out the giant robot?
Sorry, what was that?
How do you want to take out the giant robot?
I'm going to knock his block off. No, seriously, just straight up haymaker. I twist my body backwards, wind up, and just unleash with a massive haymaker going straight up to what looks to be the head.
Nice.
Thank you.
It does go mrrr when you knock it out. Ouch.
Okay, I think the warranty's expired on this. I'm still working on my banter.
All right, Overdrive, you're up.
All right. Well, I don't see my teammate Chance here at this supervillain party, so I will zip around the building. Oh, there. You missed it. Giant robots are an ice cream party. Blue-faced ladies here. It's crazy. You gotta get down here. And then I'll zip back down and try to punch her.
You didn't want to do that.
Roll to hit, Overdrive.
Okay, I thought I did, but nothing
Oh,
popped
you
up.
did. You did. I see it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Delay reaction there.
You miss.
That was a warning punch. You should stand down before you get hurt.
You haven't
She's not
answered
going-
my questions.
Well, we're not done meddling yet. I can't answer your questions, so we're done meddling.
I'm going to enjoy pulling the legs off of you.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, seriously.
And do you want to end your turn in that position, Overdrive, or do you want to go somewhere else?
Heck no! Keep your hands off them legs. I'm going back here.
Awesome. That makes me happy.
Vixen, you're up.
You're spooky, just, you know.
Well, I didn't want to catch you in an area effect.
Okay. If I use second wind to heal myself, is that a whole turn?
No, but it is a standard action.
Okay. I'm going to use second wind to heal myself. How much do I heal if I do that?
1 bruise.
So,
Whatever your worst condition is.
days?
Oh, don't use it to heal days, because days goes away at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Okay, so days is days over.
At the end of...
Yeah, you can move if you want to, and days will go away, or you can attack and stay in the same place, and days will go away at the end of the round.
Okay, so if I heal, then I can heal a bruise.
You have to wait till next round, because it takes a standard action. So with the days, you can only take 1 action. You can take a standard or a move action.
Okay, then I'll stay here and I'll heal. I'll heal my whatever.
Okay, it does go away at the end of the round. So I mean,
Okay,
I wouldn't use the recovery on that. I would wait until the days bumps off naturally.
Yeah.
I was just going to use it on the bruise.
Okay, you have to use. So you'd have to wait till next round because it heals whatever the worst condition is.
Okay, well then, I guess that I'll. So I can move or attack. I can't do both.
Right.
Well then, I'm just going to pick up part of this broken robot and I'm going to throw it at her head. Because
That's a good plan.
I can't really do much. There, I threw part of the robot at her.
She threw little bits of it.
The robot beside her is like, no! And he reaches out and grabs it, and he's like, oh, I caught it.
It's fine.
You killed Fritz.
The robot's turn.
yeah.
And Vixen, your days goes away at the end of the round.
Okay.
These robots are going to spread out. This one's going to come over here and fight Vixen. This one's going to come over here and fight Overdrive.
Now, can I do an interpose? Or
Yeah, you sure can.
okay, so I can interpose myself in front of the one that's going towards Vixen.
Yeah, you don't move. You just block that attack goes to you instead of Vixen.
Got it. Okay. Do I need to use a hero point for that, or is it?
Nope, it's a reaction, so you can only do it once per round. But
Awesome.
It's free.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Do you have what's your impervious toughness?
12.
Okay, so they are just powerful enough to get over it. With a 22 to hit your parry.
Yeah, that'll hit my parry, definitely.
Give me a toughness check.
Okay, toughness. Here we go.
Awesome, you're fine.
Cool.
So that robot is running over to like leap on Vixen and like stab down on her with ice cream scoops, and
I just reach out and block it, just sort of slightly off. So I get the ice cream scoops to the torso, but
nothing happens.
yeah.
Nothing is scooped. Oh, that's right. This is an eyeball weapon, not a torso weapon. The one on Overdrive gets a 14 to hit your parry.
No, I do the stormtrooper dodge. Not today, socket.
Socket. The one by Mortis is going to attack him with a 21 to hit your parry.
What was that?
Mortis, I got a 21 to hit your parry.
Yeah.
Give me a toughness check. You get one more bruise. They've been wearing you out, man. And then the one by Colosso is going to take his little beater and he's going to try and beat Colosso with it. But he only got a 15 to hit your parry.
Nope.
Okay, so you push him out of the way. I imagine you do the little like head on the hand thing. All right, Mortis, you're up.
Yes. So with that, I'm dazed, so I can only move or attack.
Right.
Smart thing would be to move. No one's ever accused Mortis of being smart, though. So I am actually going to attempt to restrain the villainous. With my ghostly arsenal, I'm going to summon up chains and attempt to entangle her. It's a dodge saving throw for affliction.
Oh, nice.
But it's only DC 20.
She passes her dodge check.
Of course she does.
So the ghostly chains wail out and they do the spooky ghost chain thing, but she's able to avoid being wrapped up.
Where do you keep all those chains?
And was the
Yeah.
quickest hero.
And then your daze drops off at the end of that round, Mortis.
For now.
For now. Chance, will you give me a perception check, please?
Okey-dokey. Wrong, in the wrong window.
Oh! Can I spend a hero point and take a second action?
Yep.
Awesome. I spend a hero point and take a second action. My second action is to turn in ghostly.
Okay. Boop. Now you're safe.
Yep.
Or so you think.
All right, perception.
Yes, please.
Holy smoke! She sees everything.
Chance, Overdrive has 37 pores on his nose.
Or any of them clogged.
Out this window, there are two men, one holding a camera and one holding a microphone.
Which window?
This window over here on the right.
Oh, okay.
There's also a news van out behind them.
Okay. Hey guys, we're being watched.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, put your weapon. I mean, you no harm.
And then Chance, you're free to take your turn. You were the one overlooking that direction.
Yep. I'd like to take a look at this door area and see if there's any sort of panels or anything to open the door.
There is a panel beside the door. It looks like it's some sort of high-tech security panel. It looks like it might have a hand access code.
Look.
You can make a technology check to try to bypass it if you want.
It's not gonna. But
It's up to you. That is an action. So if you want to use your action to do that, you can do that. If you want to try to break the door down, you can try to break the door down, whatever
I
you
would
want.
prefer to try to break the door down or something like that.
Okay.
All right. What do I do?
Go ahead and roll. Just don't roll a 1.
You call the strong guy to break down the door.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a staff attack.
Roll staff attack.
We'll see if the staff of life is smart enough to break down a door.
Yeah. Can I use a luck point?
You can use it to re-roll if you don't roll high enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit the door. DC's 21. You knock the door open.
Nice.
Wow.
Inside that area, there is a high-tech, looks like prison cell, and inside there is a very disheveled scientist.
Okay, so
He's
can I
he's
go-
a middle-aged man. He's sort of balding on top, and he's got glasses on and a goatee, and he's sort of banging on the cell. Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Can I be in there?
Yeah, you can go in there.
Of course.
That'll be the end of your turn.
Yep.
The big robot is gone, so it's not his turn. Colosso,
Yes.
your turn.
I would like to hit this little robot in front of me.
Okay.
And
Big meanie.
Flick me. That will hit that robot in front of you.
the DC was 21.
The robot's armored paneling seems to hold up to the damage.
Okay.
Upon closer inspection, it looks like some parts of the robot are covered in sort of like a frozen armor, almost. Madam Zero.
Bring it, woman.
Who said that? Overdrive?
What?
All right, Overdrive. If you want it to be like that.
What?
It's him. He's the one who's done the most meddling.
Come on, hey! I think there's time for a deception check here.
He's a speedster. He does meddling at super speed.
Does a 22 hit your
action?
No! Stormtrooper dodge to the other side.
I was right.
Come on, Frosty. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Everybody add a hero point.
Yay!
I like the sound of that.
Does a 28 hit your dodge?
Aw, yeah.
Overdrive.
Well, let's see how this old bruised toughness save will go.
Give me a fortitude check.
Oh, that's even worse. I mean, no, I take it back. That's not terrible. Not great.
You're a little chilly, but you're okay.
Oh. Whew. That's like prom all over again.
Oh!
Ooh. She even says ooh at that. All right, back to the top of the round. Guardian.
Oh, why, thank you for lining up for that straight shot right there. I am going to do a slam action on Madam Zero.
Oh, rude.
I know, but hey. Okay.
Go ahead and roll your a d20 plus your movement rank.
Okay. So that is slash roll d20 plus 9.
Yes.
Okay.
So she avoids your attack.
Okay.
She kind of steps aside, and you fly over to the conveyor belt, and you come back.
Okay. So I stop there, or I can come back to be right next to her?
You can come back to be right next to her.
Got it. Okay.
She looks very unimpressed with all of you so far. You don't need to roll an insight check to tell that.
Can't you just at least try to hide her disdain?
She's not that kind of villain. Overdrive.
She's almost transparent with her dislike.
You know, that ventriloquism trick was pretty cold, but I gotta respect it. Fist bump on the intangible guy. And then my area attack on all the bad guys right in here. That's a dodge 14 for half.
It's everybody in the club.
Yes.
The robot
Selective.
pass.
You hurry up. Attack her last. That way, if you miss, you can.
Well, it's an area attack, so she's in the area.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They all succeeded. So what's the toughness check?
So it's only 18 if they made it.
The robots are fine, but you give Madame Zero a bruise.
Oh, well then I gotta zip up here and like be leaning on the corner, like who's not impressed now?
All that effort for one drop of blood.
Oh, man, this can't win.
It's a frozen drop of blood, though.
It's like a bloodsicle.
Vixen, your turn.
Can I grab the robot in front of me and try to throw it at her? Go around in a circle and use the momentum to kind of whip it at her.
So you can for a hero point, but you're going to get a -2 to the roll.
But I won't. 'Cause it'd be cool, but I can't throw for shit. So I'm going to step back and just try to heal my bruise.
Okay. So you step back and you take the recover action to heal your bruise. You are back
Yeah.
to no bruises.
Okay.
All right, the robots. This robot's gonna come running after Vixen. The one with Mortis is going to try to attack Mortis, but you're still insubstantial, so you're okay. The one over there by Guardian is holding his action.
Okay.
And this one over here by Vixen is going to attack Vixen. Does a 21 hit your parry?
Yeah.
Give me a toughness check.
Oh.
You said a hero point.
Yeah. Spend it.
Much better.
Spinning her up, please.
All right, so you are not taken out like you probably would have been, but you do take another bruise. The one over by Colosso is going to attack Colosso, but he only got a 12 to hit your parry.
No. Miss.
Awesome. Mortis, your turn. Mortis' turn.
Yep. Debating. Well, either way, I have to drop my insubstantial, so that is going away because I can't attack and do anything else when I'm doing that. So, with that, I am going to do my grab maneuver, my ethereal grasp, and grab the robot next to me and slam him into the robot next to Colosso.
Okay. Do you have multi-attack, Mortis?
Do not.
Okay. You'll have to use a hero point if you want to use multi-attack, and it'll give you a -2 to the roll.
Sure.
Okay. Hit me with your best shot. That will hit both the robots.
Sweet. So,
I'll give you a +2 damage for the both of them being there.
and the damage on my is DC 24.
All right, you take out both of those robots. How does the attack go down?
So, with that, Mortis reaches out, and this kind of bluish flame wraps around the one robot, and he flings it into the other robot next to Colossal, and they explode in bits and pieces.
Perfect. Chance, your turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna take a look at the cell. Is it like a force field cell or a bar cell?
It's like a force field cell.
All right, so that probably involves a
It does have a panel.
technology check. Oh, it does have a panel. All right, let's smash the panel.
Okay.
She's no good at technology, so we might as well try to smash the panel.
When in doubt, hit it with the stick.
Yep.
Control Alt bow staff.
Ooh.
That'll hit. All right, you smash the panel to pieces, and the force field powers down.
All right.
And the scientist looks at you and he says, "Thank you, thank you. I don't know what she was going to do to me." Is she
All
still
right.
here?
Yeah, she's still here. So sit tight, stay hidden, and I'll come back for you.
You didn't subdue the supervillain before you came to rescue me?
You were on the way.
Oh God. Oh God. He's gonna get in the corner and go in the fetal position.
Okay, that's fine. Do I still have movement?
You do still have movement.
Okay. I guess I'm going to go here.
Cool.
And tap Overdrive on the shoulder. Stop.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Colosso, your turn.
I want to move over here. And Vixen, you said you were agile, right?
Yes,
Oh,
supposedly.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you trust me?
Not really.
Nope.
Well, make it look good for the camera. I'm going to throw Vixen at the villain. I have +5 teamwork bonus.
Okay, so we're gonna call this a team attack, is what we're gonna call it. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna hold an initiative until Vixen's turn comes up, and you guys are going to assist each other to do more damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're right now you're propping her up and getting her like in your hand and ready to chuck over there.
Sure.
Madam Zero is going to. She brandishes a ice. She turns her arm into like an ice drill, and she's going to try and stab Guardian.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's going to use 2 points of power attack. Guardian, does an 18 hit your parry?
On the nose.
Give me a toughness check.
Okay.
You take a bruise.
Oh.
Bruise.
In the 5 days that you've been a superhero, you have not been hit that hard before.
Ow.
Things were so much easier when he was a villain.
I never really was a villain. I was a punk.
Oh.
I was a punk.
That's got to count for something.
I was a thug.
And
Proper term is henchman.
he's going to stay right there.
Okay.
Guardian, your turn.
Can I notice what Colosso and
What they're doing over there?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action so I can get in on the bashing fun.
Okay.
So that when Vixen gets tossed and then attacks Madam Zero, I'm going to attack on the other side.
Perfect. Overdrive, what are you going to do?
I will hit Madam Freezy Pop and her 2 robots with the area attack again, just so that I don't want to get in the way of this team attack that's about to go off. So I will zip around and hit the 3 of them. So that's a dodge of 14 for half.
The robots fail. Madam Zero succeeds.
Okay, so it's a toughness 21 if they failed and toughness 18 if they succeeded.
All right, so Madam Zero is fine, but you do take out the 2 robots that are left.
All right, then I'll zip back to where I'm standing right now and go, see? What I tell you?
High five. 'Cause I'm right there.
All right, high five.
So that brings us to Vixen and the team attack.
Okay.
So with the team attack, what you guys are going to do is compare.
Okay.
So go ahead and compare who has the highest DC damaging ability.
Okay. I am strength 12, so that's a DC 27.
I don't know what I have. I really don't.
It's okay.
I don't know it.
It's on your character sheet. If you have an unarmed damage, that's got a DC beside it.
Mm-hmm.
Your strength is 2, so I'm going to assume your chi strike. Oh, your chi strike is a DC 25. And then Colosso, what is your unarmed right now?
21.
Okay, so 27 is your guys' highest.
Mm-hmm.
Colosso and Vixen, you guys are going to roll to hit.
Can I tell that she has a little cord going down her back? Like, is that completely and totally obvious?
It is apparent from what you can see.
I'm going to tell Colosso to aim me at that so I can try to get free.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, Vixen and Colosso, go ahead and roll to hits, and you want to roll as high as possible.
Okay.
So,
Now, if you have accurate attack, if you have all-out attack, this would be a good opportunity to use those 2 advantages.
I don't know what I have.
So everyone can do accurate attack up to a +2
I don't have it.
to hit. Right.
I really don't know what I have.
It's under go to your powers advantage tab and go to advantages.
Well, but these you can do without the advantage, but to a 2 instead of a 5. Like anyone can do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys can take 2 off of your damage to add 2 to hit, both of you guys, because neither of you guys have advantages for that.
Okay. And then what would I be rolling for damage?
So you won't roll anything for damage. What you guys will do is
I think rolling for attack. Oh, add to Guardians.
Yeah, so you'll get a +12 to hit because you're going to be using your Chi Strike ability.
Okay.
So whatever your normal unarmed attack +2 is, or whatever your normal attack bonus +2, so 28, 25. All right, so you guys with those rolls, you did give Guardian a +5 to his DC for damage.
Okay.
So now Guardian rolls to hit, and Guardian, if you want, you can use power attack if that's an advantage.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to whoops. Okay, I'm going to lower my attack roll by 3 to add another 3 points of damage.
Okay. So you're at a +8 damage total.
Hmm?
So you're at a +8 damage total.
Right, which would make it
and you're +3.
right, which would make it DC 35 if I hit.
That's a good hit.
Yep. All right, here's my close attack. Here we go. Oh!
Can I give him a luck point?
Chance can, yep.
All right, I'll give you a
Okay.
luck point.
What does that mean? I reroll? It's like a hero point reroll, or
Yes, it's like a hero point reroll.
okay.
Same rules apply too.
Ooh. So that's a 23 and then plus another plus.
No, because you rolled a 15 on the dice.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So 23 does hit. So you're looking at a DC 35.
5. Yep.
And I'll roll it live so you guys can see. Since she's got one of those bruises on her from Overdrive. Unrecognized command.
That's a different villain.
All right, what do I type in to roll with D20?
/ roll space D20.
Ah, I didn't have the space in there. That was the problem.
And then plus whatever, minus whatever.
Ooh, she got 19.
So -1 would be an 18.
That was what I added.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Well, I got good news, guys.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to take her out?
Oh!
Nice.
So the 3 people in the team attack plus Chance's luck point. You guys are the ones who did it, so feel free to describe your.
Well,
Go
I'm
Team
throwing
Venture.
Vixen. Let's do it in order. I throw Vixen. directly at the back of her.
I go flying, and I do like a backflip. I grab her thing, I pull it free, and I land over here.
Okay. I swing at her again, putting most of my weight behind the punch, and it looks like I'm going to miss. But Vixen's action actually pushes her off balance and into my fist.
Oh. And she goes from gloating and domineering to unconscious real quick.
I turn to look at the reporters and wave.
I'm surprised he didn't wink and do a finger gun.
Oh, that's next.
So the one guy is just snapping pictures like crazy, and the other guy's got his video camera going. And they will go ahead and enter the building through the broken window.
Okay.
That takes us out of combat.
Okay.
And I will grab the unconscious Madame Zero with my ethereal grasp so that she's detained if she starts coming to.
Okay. The reporters run over. Colosso, Barry Tomlinson, WKVD.
Nice to see you guys. And I shrink down.
Are we correct in assuming this is the first mission?
That
what
is
you guys call
correct.
Your
Meet
first
the team of
delivery?
Heroes Incorporated.
I'm looking around to see if we found the scientist we're supposed to rescue, although I'm not saying anything in media.
Alright, I go back to get the scientist, because I can.
Yeah, Dr. Partridge will come out as well.
Alright, so we'll come out together.
Barry,
Apparently, the dog didn't like that.
the dog did not like that. Barry will say, Colosso, introduce us to your team. This is it. This is the first time, right?
Yes, that's correct. That gentleman over there, the fast one, is Overdrive. The two standing behind the knocked out Madame Zero is Guardian and Vixen. And then, are you in Corporal or are you back with us?
Well, when I'm in corporal, I'm still there.
Okay.
I just look. Yeah.
All right. Over there, the creepy one is Mortis.
You gotta get that branding,
Right.
First impression, gotta get the branding out.
And the one up there with the scientist, that is Chance.
Oh.
Do any of you want to make a statement?
Team?
Great things are coming. Buckle up.
Just glad that we got this gentleman safe and can return him.
Awesome. And what do you guys say to reports that you're a reckless, dangerous offshoot of the Freedom League who's a threat to the safety of our city?
We haven't destroyed anything.
Yet.
Shh.
Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Saying anything?
Oh, weird. You know what? That
Well, I'll
is
sort of
a lie.
look
we have not
around.
destroyed anything. We are a great team, and we're here for the city when the city needs us. And where's the Freedom League? In space,
It's
in
weird
their
when you say
clubhouse.
that. As soon as you say that, Daedalus does come walking in.
Oh, son of a! Get off my Kool-Aid!
He lands through the window. He kind of looks around. He nods his head and he says, I see you guys didn't get yourselves killed the first time out.
Thanks for the support.
We also didn't need a spooky cement guy to fix everything because we did it without wrecking the city. Just saying.
Chance, did your father know you're here?
Yes.
Does he approve of this?
Yes.
Look, kids, I appreciate you doing something to get Madame Zero, but there are worse things coming. and we need you to not be in the way when they get here.
Is that a threat?
Sound like a threat.
It
It's
sounds like a threat.
This time it's a request. Don't
Did
make
you
me
get
ask.
this on camera? The Freedom League threatens people.
The power of the press works for
You got
us.
that right, Barry?
We're not threatening people. We're encouraging people to live the right
No, I
way.
meant them. It's all good.
I'm staying off the side and all this. It's like, no, I'm not a press guy. Less I say, the better.
The Freedom League would like to officially thank Heroes Incorporated for apprehending Madame Zero before whatever her reign of terror was going to be popped off.
I will
Most
photobomb
welcome.
Daedalus, sort of pop in behind.
And he'll start making his way out if you guys don't have anything to say to him.
Why?
And
Well, he was kind of a jackass.
You get grumpy when you're a couple thousand years old.
Chance just scratches the back of her head, not seeing anything.
Anyway, can someone restrain Madame Zero in case she wakes up?
It's not really my thing.
I can hold her.
So the police will show up eventually, and they'll gather up Madame Zero.
Alright.
The reason I ask is because I want to go peek my head in that room we haven't seen yet.
Well, before you go, does anybody need any healing?
Bruises recover pretty quick
Yeah,
once combat's over.
Okay, cool, so I can take those out.
Yep.
Cool.
So, Mortis, you poke your head in here, and it looks like it's a display room for new flavors of Dairy Goddess ice cream, and a reception area for people who are coming to either clock in for work or coming to tour the factory. There are two porcelain statues of the Dairy Goddess cow and her clamshell. This room over here has some kind of. This looks like it's some kind of containment cell, maybe, or like a low temperature stasis pod.
Does it look like somebody's in it?
No, it's open at the moment.
Think she needs downtime to sort of like chill herself?
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know much about Madame Zero.
Did
Anyone have any hidden tech skills, or maybe we need Miss Honey to check this out?
Did we get the scientist home?
He has not left yet.
Do we want to get the scientist home?
Yes.
Or do
Well,
we-
ask, what was he trying? Ask him what was Madame Zero trying to use you to accomplish?
She was trying to prevent me from bringing Project Rejuvenation online.
Prevent?
Why?
Which is?
It is a device I have devised that is capable of lowering the greenhouse emissions of certain heavy industries and other chemicals.
Do you know why?
Mhm.
I have no idea why she would want to stop me from doing something so humane.
I'm smart. Can I try and? I think that personally I know, but can I roll something to see if Nixon would know?
You can roll an investigation check if you want.
Okay. Nope.
You're not sure why somebody who lives in a cryo suit would want to prevent or want to increase global warming.
I know personally.
You can roll an insight check though. Whoever is talking to the good Dr. Partridge.
Who seems to be lying through his teeth.
Hey, Mortis passed it in real life.
Well, I am standing here
Right
with
there.
him, so I guess I could ask him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight checks. Whoever's
Prepare to be dazzled.
talking to him.
Ooh,
Oh,
overdrive.
there's a crit.
Overdrive got a nat 20.
I don't think.
I was joking when I said prepare to be dazzled. Who knew?
Oh my god! I don't know.
Colosso and Overdrive, Dr. Partridge is lying through his teeth.
I couldn't have rolled worse.
All right, I will drift over towards Mortis and go, you like scare people into telling the truth? Because I think the doc's lying.
Oh, what's this?
Sure.
I want to grow to 24 feet. Kind of scrunched
Going
down.
all out.
The news crew is still like right here with us, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Let me try and just...
Distract them, Guardian.
I'm leaning over the doctor and say, how about you tell us the truth? In a booming voice.
Your wife said I told you so.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'll try to distract the news crew with boobs.
Whoever's distracting, give me a deception check.
I will help distract. I'm good like
I
that.
will help
You
distract.
also should have really been the distraction. He's.
Oh, sorry.
You could have been a giant wall. We could have been behind.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just looming over him.
Deception. Yeah.
Overdrive, you get the most traction in your distraction efforts. You don't think the news people are paying attention to what Colosso is doing,
Yeah.
despite him being enormous. Dr. Partridge will say, all right, don't hurt me. I've had enough of this crap today. No more capes. Project Rejuvenation is a software program that I developed for Majestic Industries to give the impression that we were putting off less carbon emissions without actually regulating anything. It was a way to get past the inspectors.
All right. And?
Madam, I don't know how Madam Zero found out about it, but she wanted to put a stop to that and find out who my buyers were.
I never thought that the supervillain would be a good guy.
Chance really wants to smack this guy, but she doesn't.
Did you give her the buyers?
No, I did not. Sorry about that, guys. One more about the computer goblins. Anyway, what was the last thing you guys heard before I disappeared into the ether?
Us getting 5 hero points each, right?
Yeah.
No, PowerPoints.
He didn't give up his buyers.
Sound like me.
Yeah, I think Rob's right. We were trying to find out who the buyers were.
Yeah, he said that. He said, to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure who all of the buyers are. My boss, Mr. King, he's the one who knows.
And how do I get in touch with this Mr. King?
He's the CEO of Majestic Industries. I
Okay.
don't know how you get in touch with CEOs.
Well, I'm a CEO.
chuckled at that. And then he realizes how big you are, and he stops chuckling. He's like, we were supposed to have an event tomorrow afternoon to unveil the Project Rejuvenation. But I imagine that's canceled now due to Supervillain.
Yeah.
He said he'd kill my family if anyone found out about Project Rejuvenation, so they're probably gone.
Yeah, you saved them.
We did?
Yeah, we warned them. Oh yeah, your wife told me to tell you. She told you so.
That's a quote.
That sounds like Lisa.
Direct quote.
What are you guys going to do with me?
Well, I imagine you violated all kind of federal laws by trying to conceal your, carbon footprint and all that. Speed dial, Miss Honey. Can we get a lawyer over here?
You can't turn him over to the police. He didn't break any laws.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the federal laws on, environmental regulations, but we may have them on something.
Those are environmental regulations, and that would be handled by the EPA.
Right, but they're the government, man. They mess people up.
Let's call the EPA.
Force them to eat government cheese. I mean, then where would we be?
He says,
He
let me
runs
see
out
my
the
family.
containment system.
He says, let me see my family, and I'll turn myself in.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Insight check.
Go ahead, roll an insight check for me.
You're able
I hold
to
up a
do it
picture of his
once.
family. There, you see him?
You ran back to his house to get it?
Of course.
Totally, he's totally telling the truth.
Yep.
No.
Jupe, you're pretty sure he's telling the truth. He seems really sorry.
Okay.
And he still seems very surprised that you guys saved his family, so
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's sort of where he's coming from.
She went to visit her sister. I'm sure her sister loves you.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. And
Ow.
Sunday's cold again.
I thought we got rid of Madam Zero. So the evening, the police show up, they take Madam Zero into custody, they take her off to the metahuman prison in town. Dr. Partridge meets up with his family, and they take him away in cuffs as well. And the little boy is just sort of staring at you guys the whole time they're dealing with his father.
Uh-oh.
I smell a supervillain origin.
The press show up. They take lots of pictures. They ask lots of questions. Is there anything in particular anyone wants to do while this is wrapping up?
I'm gonna give his wife flowers and tell her that I'm sorry.
Straight towards the back.
Lots of posing.
I do not want to be
Yeah.
up in front with the thrust.
I'm going to go check on the little kid.
Okay.
So, you doing okay there?
I'm doing as good as I can with my dad on his way to prison.
Look,
Walked right into that
your
one.
dad made a mistake. Doesn't mean he's a bad guy. He loves you, okay? May not
It'd be a lot better if he was outside.
He'll get out.
5 to 10.
Not saying that. Just
It's a white collar crime. 1 to 2. Minimum security.
sometimes adults make mistakes. But your dad, he's being a stand-up guy. he's taking responsibility for it because he wants to, do the right thing. He
Yeah,
wants
what do you know about that? Big man in a cape with all those powers. I bet you don't know anything about making bad choices.
You'd be surprised. I made a lot of mistakes when I wasn't much older than you. But I'm out here trying to do right, and maybe your dad, he'll get the wake-up call and he'll try to do right when he gets back. Yeah, I'm
Roll a
terrible at
persuasion
this.
check for me. Roll a persuasion check for me, Guardian.
Okay, hold on. Persuasion. Yeah, I'm not terrible.
That was a perception check if it matters.
Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter.
He saw that he did a really bad job.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, I've loved this big time.
He says, maybe it'll be okay when somebody you love gets taken away.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely a supervillain in origin.
He wasn't until you started talking to him.
And this man have zeros.
I am coming!
Ice powers are everywhere all of a sudden. Oh, what's going on?
He turns away and he walks back over to his mom.
Who I'm giving flowers to.
As an aside,
Okay.
to Mortis, I'll say it's a good thing he's fixated on Guardian when he turns, villain. We'll be safe.
She'll take the flowers. She says thank you. She didn't know everything her husband was getting up to.
Sometimes that happens. I'm really sorry that it turned out this way.
I am too.
If
But at
need-
least you guys saved the day.
Yeah, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask.
And she takes little Gage by his hand and they walk away.
Poor kid.
Man, Guardian really ruined his life.
Yeah, and on Michael's orders, he's going to be getting action figures of all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Strange enough, all the Guardian ones are broken. Oh, what's going on here?
I've learned my lesson. Never anyone pressed or victims or anything. Just
The lesson is never try.
try. I'm here to punch, take damage, and just stay out of the way.
Where's the fun in that?
That wasn't the lesson.
This is Kryptonite Guardians as children.
And the evening passes and you guys head back to the building, the startup building.
Mhm.
And Miss Honey is there with more pints of Dairy Goddess ice cream for you guys.
Um,
Because I thought it'd be fitting.
Think about ice cream down.
How old is this ice cream? Because the company went out of business.
No, I think just the factory shut down.
Okay.
Just takes the pink one. It's pink ice cream. You can't say no.
She says, well, good job on your first mission, team. I think that went about as well as could be expected. Nobody died. No buildings got knocked over.
I agree.
Boss, do you have any debrief you'd like to give them before I send them home for the evening?
Team, you did really well. I think working together is probably the best option when we're up against threats like that. But you guys are
the
handling
dream work.
a great team.
Mhm.
I'm excited to be a part of it. I hope you are too.
Cheesy smile.
Bing!
Vixen takes a few things of ice cream. I know someone who might like these.
Chance just gets a little bit of brain freeze, but gives him a thumbs up anyway.
The problem is Chance doesn't know if that's just bad luck or if that's just eating the ice cream too fast.
Exactly.
All right. Head back for homes then.
Yep, I've got something I need to take care of. See you guys tomorrow.
Right.
Takes out his transponder piece and leaves it.
Yeah. Fixing to leave her transponder at the office too.
Yeah, we have like a little space of our own here at the office, right?
Yes.
We have cubbies.
Speaking of which, do we know anyone, has the team shared their secret identities with other people?
Chances is public knowledge.
Mine's just basically with HR, or however it works to get the money, but I haven't directly
So it is
shared it.
secret.
What?
So Guardians is a secret.
Yeah.
Mortis is a secret. Chances is public knowledge.
Overdrive's a secret.
Fixing a secret. There's only one
Knows
person. Yeah.
Michael Gold.
Colosso and Chance are public knowledge, but the rest of you guys are secret identity costume cape fighters.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Capes.
Mortis has a cape.
I have a cape.
Oh, I see how it is. Cape's not right.
That's right. It's elite.
I need to put the ghostly chain somewhere.
You gotta earn the right to wear a cape.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Shall we have a race then to determine?
Oh boy.
No, we'll do weightlifting.
You can, as soon as you take my cape from me, you can have it.
Oh, the immaterial guy wants to play cape hiding game. That's it.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, that's the point. You're not touching it.
Chance is just eating ice cream, watching them banter. She wishes it was actually popcorn, but you know, what can you do?
Vixen's already gone. She left.
Yep, I will drop the transponder off and zip out back home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give Ellis some ice cream.
Awesome.
Back home for me too.
Here you go, Manther. I hope you like it.
Oh, it's my favorite flavor. Where did you
More
find
than
it?
one, but like 3 of them. You should get 3. Oh, it was, bonus. Surf bonus.
Oh, it's the kind of startup where they give you snacks for free?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It was real weird.
I think they think that a happy, fat customer service base is going to keep them in business.
Ooh.
Well,
I worked at a startup like that once, and I gained like 35 pounds.
no, that's okay. I still love you.
Thanks, Vixen.
Okay. I'm gonna go home and feed my dog.
What's your dog's name?
Oberon.
Tell Oberon I say hi. Colosso, you said you had something you needed to do?
Oh, I just do what I do every day. Not revealing that yet.
Go home, lonely, watch Netflix.
No.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and take like one final scene. Tell me what you're up to.
Right.
So, Guardians watching Netflix.
Oh no, me? No, I'm.
Yeah,
I was saying that's what Colosso's doing.
No.
No, I get home, call up the ex and ask if I can talk with the kids. Just try to get a little bit of comfort since I completely loved it with the Partridge Kid earlier.
Just real quick. I mean, they're going to sleep, so
Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
just don't take up too much of their time.
Yeah. I got a new job and I'll be putting some money away for them and, just in case for you if you need it.
I don't need your money.
I know, but it's still there.
But do you want his money?
And she calls the kids over, and the kids get on the phone and say, "Daddy."
Yay, and we just talk and chat and happy ending. I can't think right now.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Overdrive.
Zip home to Tracy, like, just very excitedly telling her about my little adventures 500 times. You know, it was great. It was great. You should have been there.
What would I have done if I was there?
I don't know, like moral support or something.
Looks at you. I'm not really the Lois Lane type.
Well,
Ooh.
don't say that out loud. People, you know, you get yourself in trouble. It's not a very progressive attitude.
I'm not the stay-at-home type, but I'm not the go into the crazy, dangerous, supervillain fight type either. I think there's a happy medium.
We had it under control. It was great. You really should have been there. It would have meant a lot to me if you had been there. You know?
You want me to come to the next one?
Well, that'd be great. I mean, don't be, in danger or anything, but...
Like, yeah, I can go down to the fence right now if you want with my app. And
Whoa, no, not the fence. Don't go to the fence. No. All right, forget that. Was another one of my ideas. Forget I said anything. All right, we'll call it a day.
We'll agree that if I happen to be in a high-profile building and there's a supervillain fight, I'll stick around. How about that?
Awesome. I'll be right there.
Just don't be late.
Oh. The speedster's Achilles heel.
Mortis, sorry.
I will head on home for the evening and kind of flip the channels, look at my watch, kind of debate whether or not to go out, and resign that I'm not going to go out and stay in and binge watch some crappy shows on Netflix.
Nick will sit on the couch with you and watch. Well, sit on the couch. The way Dead Man sits on the couch. Chance.
Chance gets her motorcycle jacket on and takes a ride around the city for a while, just clear her head before she finally heads home. And she lives with her parents still, and she lets herself in quietly and tries to sneak to her room just to not wake anybody up.
And your father says, you can't sneak by me.
And she stops with sneak with yeah, it was a good day, Daddy.
I saw you on TV with Daedalus today.
Oh, how did it look?
You look great.
Aw.
You look fit.
a little bit, but he's not my dad.
That's right, sweetie.
Yeah.
But be careful making an enemy of the Freedom League.
Okay, well, we were just doing what was right, and they can't hate us for that.
Not publicly. He turns the page in his newspaper.
Well,
Daedalus is a good man. Don't let Colosso tell you otherwise. He has a lot on his plate right now.
seemed like it.
Are you going back in tomorrow?
Yep. Have me on payroll, and I'm officially one of them on a team.
Well, to answer his question, I am proud of you.
Thanks, Daddy. She gives him a big hug.
And he'll get back to his newspaper.
And then she'll just go to bed. Because she's wiped.
Colosso,
Yeah.
there is a knock at your door in the middle of the night.
Okay. I answer.
Standing in the hallway of your penthouse, there is a gentleman in a fancy armored suit with a highly intricate, high-tech set of wings. And he's wearing a mask with goggles and a helmet and everything. He looks at you and he says, Colosso, right?
Who's asking?
My name's Phoenix. I I missed the auditions for Heroes Incorporated. I was wondering if there was still room on the team.
Wow. House call. Sadly, the team's full.
What if I told you I've got dirt on Daedalus?
Ooh.
1 second. I close the door and I grab, what is it? It's nighttime, middle of the night. There's probably a coffee shop or a diner nearby.
Yeah.
I'll grab my keys and I'll say, "Let's go." We'll grab a bite to eat or something. You can tell me all about it.
Perfect. Oh, with that mysterious figure taking Colosso to dinner, I think that's where we will end our Hero
Okay.
Incorporated adventure for this week.
All right. Thanks a lot for running.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Brings
thanks.
Good
us,
game, everybody.
brings us to our PSA.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Chat. Give us a theme for a public service announcement and the hero to give it. If not, we can use one from last week. I think I still have it.
I have the one from last week. It was good.
If not, we'll go with the dangers of distracting driving with overdrive.
I'm ready.
And scene.
Okay, so it's State Route 4 passing through Bayview. Camera sort of pans ahead. You see Center City, Pyramid Plaza, gleaming in the sunlight. There is a orange streak zipping through traffic. Who slows down enough for the camera to see that he's rapidly typing on a phone, zipping in and out. There's a momentary panic, and of course, at the last minute, jumps out from in front of a speeding rig. Remember, citizens of Freedom City, distracted driving is dangerous driving. If you don't have super fast reflexes like me, you should park it before you text it. I'm out.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Good job.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you at 7, everybody.
Mhm.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, you guys have a great
Good
night.
night.